This edition of Radio Stone Update is sponsored by Quantra, manufacturers of quartz surfaces made with up-to-the-minute Italian technology in yet another brand-new state-of-the-art factory. Learn more at www.quantra.in.
Hi, I'm Kay Shipper with the latest in hard surfaces industry news from Radio Stone Update. A verdict in a high-profile case in Los Angeles earlier this month is likely to send chills through the hard surfaces industry. A jury assessed more than $52 million in damages for a former fabrication worker who was diagnosed with silicosis-related illnesses before undergoing a double lung transplant. The decision sided with 34-year-old Gustavo Reyes Gonzalez in a trial involving two surface manufacturers, Caesarstone Limited and Cambria Company LLC, as well as Color Marble Incorporated, a Diamond Bar, California-based distributor. The case was originally filed in September 2022 with more than 130 defendants. A lawyer for Reyes Gonzalez said that other companies in the suit made confidential settlements before the trial. The civil lawsuit centered on the use of quartz surfaces, also known as engineered stone, which have a high content of silica. Fabrication without suppressing dust from the material can cause lung diseases related to silicosis if workers are improperly protected. The Los Angeles Times reported that the three defendants argued the fabrication shops were at fault for unsafe working conditions. Reyes Gonzalez and fellow workers testified they were unaware of safety concerns and didn't receive proper instruction or protective gear. The jury decisions weren't unanimous, although they passed the 9-3 vote needed in California civil cases. However, the jury did vote unanimously on the damages in the case, which it set at more than $8 million for Reyes Gonzalez economic loss and more than $44 million for past future non-economic loss. It's expected he will need another lung transplant in the near future. The three defendants in the case won't bear anywhere near the total amount of the award. The jury assigned 15% of the damages liability to Caesarstone, 10% to Cambria, 2.5% to both Color Marble and Reyes Gonzalez, and 79% to unspecified all others. Cambria's attorneys told the Los Angeles Daily Journal that they're considering an appeal. However, James Nevin, one of Reyes Gonzalez's attorneys, called any appeal, quote, a delay kind of thing, end quote. The two law firms handling the case of Reyes Gonzalez say they are currently representing approximately 150 workers diagnosed with silicosis. The jury ruling against Caesarstone is just one of the challenges the Israel-based surface manufacturer will face in the months ahead. The company's second quarter financial results reveal several other issues to be dealt with, despite improving finances due to a restructuring that began last year. Second quarter worldwide revenues were $119 million, down 16.3% from the same time last year. Revenues from the United States, Caesarstone's largest market, totaled $59.8 million, or 13.8% behind the second quarter 2023. Yos Shiran, Caesarstone CEO, attributed the improved numbers on the positive impact of the company's strategic restructuring actions. Much of that came with the closing of a plant in Israel in 2023 and Caesarstone's U.S. factory in Richmond Hill, Georgia, early this year. Output is being replaced with more third-party manufacturers. Shiran said closing that plant and one in Israel will save the company approximately $20 million this year and another $30 million in 2025. Shiran noted that currently 60% of the company's output is outsourced, allowing Caesarstone to better align production with demand. Caesarstone also has a sale pending of 69 undeveloped acres at the Richmond Hill site, but it is still looking for a buyer for the factory building. Both Shiran and company CFO Nahum Trost noted the company is facing challenges from the global economy, particularly a slowdown in residential and renovation construction. Additionally, Trost said sea freight costs will add up to $4 million per quarter to expenses through the end of the year. Caesarstone faced a more company-specific shipping problem earlier this year when Turkey stopped exporting goods to Israel due to the conflict in Gaza. Tross said the action increased costs at the company's remaining Israeli production facilities, specifically for quartz and polyester. The company has acquired alternative sources of the material, but on less favorable terms. However, the company did increase its ownership stake in Lai Ceramica, an India-based manufacturer of branded porcelain products, and Sheeran said, quote, "Porcelain is a very important part of our growth plans," end quote. He expects Caesarstone to begin seeing profits from the investment next year.
This edition of Radio Stone Update is sponsored by Quantra, manufacturers of the world's toughest, most beautiful quartz surfaces made with up-to-the-minute Italian technology in yet another brand new state-of-the-art factory. Quantra's quartz surfaces come in over 80 stunning designs in 3 sizes with every customization possible. Choice of thickness, cut-edge profiles, polished, super-honed, brushed and other finishes, from slabs to cut-to-size countertops and all the way to prefabs. You name it, Quantra does it. And now, Quantra launches the world's first range of seamless, one-piece molded quartz sinks and basins, made with Quantra's own exclusive proprietary technology, unique in all the world. Speed, quality, commitment, that's Quantra. To know more about the world of Quantra, come visit www.quantra.in.
In industry news from South America, the It's Natural Brazilian Natural Stone exhibit is expected to serve as the meeting place at this year's Cachoeiro Stone Fair, scheduled for later this month in the Brazilian state of Espírito Santo. Developed by the Brazilian Center of Natural Stone Exporters, or Centro Rojas, in partnership with the Brazilian Trade and Investment Agency Apex Brazil, the organization's goal is to connect companies in the segment with international buyers. Scheduled to attend are at least 15 companies supported by It's Natural Brazilian Natural Stone and 5 international buyers from the United States, Mexico, the United Kingdom, and India as members of the buyer project. Last year, a similar program generated approximately $15 million in business. Also attending will be 4 international opinion leaders from the United States, Turkey, and Lebanon, including Stone Update publisher and editor Emerson Schwarzkopf, who will join buyers in an immersive experience in the stone sector. They will all take part in an extensive schedule that includes visits to quarries as well as trips to industries where they will be able to see the manufacturing process, the technology used, and the developments in the sector in terms of sustainability. They will also visit showrooms to experience the application of natural materials, as well as the Cachoeiro Stone Fair, the largest business showcase in the stone industry in Brazil. It's Natural Brazilian Natural Stone currently supports 208 companies and aims to stimulate and increase exports of Brazilian ornamental stone through a set of strategic internationalization activities. Over the past 2 years, the project has impacted more than 600 architects and designers across 3 continents, North America, Asia, and Europe. Registration is now open for fabricators and other surfacing industry professionals wanting to attend the International Surface Fabricators Association's, ISFA's, 2024 annual conference, which is scheduled for November 6th through 8th at the Palms Hotel and Spa in Miami Beach, Florida. This year's theme is Crafting Success, Innovate, Fabricate, Dominate, and topics include fostering data-driven decisions and streamlining workflows, best practices for human resources policies and procedures, employee recruiting and retention strategies, creating accountability among teams with an entrepreneurial operating system, and marketing strategies that lead to growth. The programming is structured to benefit companies of all sizes and scopes. The event includes an expo to showcase the latest in materials, tools, services, and technology innovation, as well as a luncheon to honor the 2024 ISFA award recipients. Marissa Benkert, Chief Executive Officer of ISFA, calls the annual conference the premier event for members and says, quote, It's a must-attend event designed to empower attendees with the knowledge and the relationships they need to drive their businesses forward, end quote. Registration is open to members and non-members. For more details, go to www.isfanow.org/annual-conference. Those who register before September 20th can take advantage of early bird pricing. The ISFA also announces an upcoming training session focused on the fabrication of porcelain for countertops and other applications. The hands-on session will be held September 26th and 27th at Alpha Granite and Tile's state-of-the-art facility in Austin, Texas. Thanks to the durability, versatility, and aesthetic appeal of porcelain, the demand for these surfaces is growing, stressing the need for skilled fabricators who can expertly handle porcelain. Upon completing the training, participants will receive a certificate of completion from ISFA. The training includes a comprehensive curriculum that will cover the properties and benefits of porcelain slabs, as well as material handling and slab inspection. Practical exercises that will cover all facets of porcelain fabrication, including cutting techniques, sink cutouts, miters, overhangs, seaming, polishing and finishing, and chip and scratch repair. And the session will also provide training on the latest tools and techniques used in slab fabrication, with an emphasis placed on safety protocols and best practices. Sponsored by BB Industries, Dal Tile, and Integra Adhesives, the training session on porcelain fabrication is designed for both novice and experienced fabricators. Space is limited. To register or for more information, go to www.isfanow.org/porcelain-fabrication-training. In other news around the industry, UMI Stone, a stone slab distribution company, is now the exclusive supplier of Vicostone engineered quartz on the East Coast from South Carolina to Maine. Vicostone is recognized as a global manufacturer of quartz products. Under terms of the partnership, UMI Stone will stock a selection of 96 of Vicostone's most popular designs. An in-house sampling program will make samples consistently available and easy to order. All Vicostone designs will be available in 130 by 65 jumbo slabs in both 2 and 3 centimeter thicknesses. Quote, "Our partnership with Vicostone is a great opportunity for East Coast designers and fabricators to secure a reliable source for premium quartz," says Donnie Danarsha, UMI president. Tile Council of North America, TCNA, has been selected by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, to receive a $2.2 million grant. The money is aimed at reducing embodied carbon emissions in construction materials and products. TCNA was recognized as a selectee for the funding at the inaugural Flooring Sustainability Summit held in Washington, D.C. last month. The program assists manufacturers of construction materials and products to produce environmental product declarations, or EPDs. Funds are directed to businesses, universities, and nonprofit organizations that facilitate these efforts. The EPA program seeks to improve transparency and disclosure of embodied carbon emissions data associated with construction materials and products to enable the finding of lower embodied carbon construction supplies throughout the U.S. TCNA is one of 38 organizations receiving a total of $160 million in grants. Getting back to the matter of respirable silica, the Natural Stone Institute, NSI, and the International Surface Fabricators Association, ISFA, are now offering 2 guidance documents for workplace silica exposure assessments. The materials have been assembled by the Yale School of Medicine and are available in both English and Spanish. The Fabricator Guidance Document provides resources on workplace air monitoring for respirable dust and crystalline silica, as well as including best practices such as sample scheduling, what information to provide, and how long to retain reports. The Sampling Firm Consultant Guidance Document shares general requirements, sample strategies, general documentation, and laboratory results. It also includes details on what to include in a final consultation report. NSI Accreditation and Technical Manager Mark Mario says, quote, "These documents should help our members and the industry at large better understand the process of air monitoring for respirable crystalline silica," end quote. These documents can be downloaded online at www.naturalstoneinstitute.org/silica. And Megan Hegland, Park Industries National Sales Manager since 2021, has been promoted to Vice President of Sales and Marketing. Hegland will continue to lead Park Industries' sales team, remaining focused on the development and execution of sales strategies while adding oversight of the marketing department. Park CEO Joan Schatz praised Hegland for developing and maintaining strong relationships with customers while building connections in the industry. In her new role, Hegland will focus on deepening customer connections, ensuring that the company's sales and marketing efforts are closely aligned with the needs of its clients and the broader market. Remember, the July-August issue of Stone Update magazine is now available at www.stonemag.com. For a transcript of this broadcast, go to www.radiostoneupdate.com. For Radio Stone Update, I'm Kay Schipper, and we'll see you here again soon.
This edition of Radio Stone Update has been sponsored by Quantra, manufacturers of quartz surfaces made with up-to-the-minute Italian technology in yet another brand-new state-of-the-art factory. Learn more at www.quantra.in.